If you want to take control of your life and live the reality you choose, this video is for you. Today, I'm breaking down the 3 most important lessons you need to finally take charge. Let me ask you something. Are you in control of your life, or is life controlling you? Right now, your habits, your relationships, your success, hell, your entire life is just a reflection of how much control you have over yourself. If you're not in control of your mind, your thoughts, your actions, then what are you really in control of? Nothing. You're just drifting away, letting life happen to you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to stop drifting, how to take control, and how to start building the life you always dreamed of. Control isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. It's earned through hard choices, discipline, and grit. And it starts with one thing: awareness. If you don't know what's holding you back, you'll stay stuck. If you don't understand what's broken, you'll never fix it. But awareness isn't enough. Once you see the problem, you need focus. You've got to train your mind to stop being your enemy and start becoming your greatest ally. All the awareness and focus in the world doesn't mean shit if you don't act. Control is useless without action. But when you take control of your mind, your habits, and your life, that's when everything changes. You can't control what you don't understand. For years, I didn't understand that. I thought the way I was, my bad habits, my excuses, my failures, that was just who I was. I convinced myself this was just my life. I tell myself things like, "You're just unlucky. Other people have it easier. It's not your fault." And I believed it. I believed my own bullshit. I didn't even know what was holding me back. I never stopped to look in the mirror and ask myself why. And that ignorance, that was my prison. I remember sitting on my couch one night, just scrolling through Instagram for hours, watching people who seemed to have their lives together. And there I was, once again, doing nothing, just wasting time. But I kept lying to myself, "Oh, I'll just start tomorrow." Except tomorrow never came. And next week turned into regret. And that's when I realized I wasn't lazy. I wasn't unlucky. I was just stuck because I refused to face the truth. I wasn't skipping the gym because I hated working out. I was skipping it because I hated feeling weak. I wasn't broke because life was unfair. I was broke because I wasn't doing the work. I wasn't stuck because the world was against me. I was stuck because I didn't even understand what I was running from. And once I started asking myself the hard questions, why are you doing this? Why are you holding yourself back? Everything started to change. The hardest part isn't taking action. It's being honest. It's looking in the mirror and admitting, yeah, I'm the problem. That's where the real work begins. Once you know what's broken, that's when you can start to fix it. You can't control what you don't understand. You can't fix what you won't confront. So here's my challenge for you. Think about that one habit, the one that's holding you back, and ask yourself, why do I keep doing this? Then write that down, because that's your first step to breaking free. You've got to control your mind. If you don't have control over your mind, you have nothing. Just think about it for a sec. Your mind affects everything. Your habits, your income, your relationships. Everything starts and ends with the way you think. If you want to change your life, I mean truly change your life for the better, you have to change the way you think. You have to learn the discipline of the mind. When you master your mind, you can extinguish the bad habits that hold you back and replace them with good habits, habits that pull you towards who you're meant to be. 40% of your daily actions are unconscious habits. Think about that. Nearly half of your life is happening on autopilot. But when you take control of your habits, you take control of almost half your life. Once you take control, change becomes simple. You don't like something about yourself? Change it. You don't want to be overweight anymore? Fine. Going to the gym and eating healthy isn't a chore. It's a habit you create through discipline. You don't want to be broke? Start stacking skills. Start doing things that build wealth, one step at a time. When your mind is strong, your body follows, your spirit follows, your relationship follow. Everything in your life will level up once your mind is leading the way. But you gotta be willing to put in the work. You gotta learn to control your mind. Take control of what you can control. Don't waste energy trying to control the uncontrollable. There's power in the process. If you already knew you were going to succeed, if the outcome was guaranteed, the journey wouldn't matter. It's the uncertainty, the challenges that make it worth it. The control you develop in the process shapes your decisions. Your decisions shape your responses. Your responses shape your actions, and your actions, they shape your life. Knowing what's wrong doesn't mean shit if you don't do something about it. Awareness is the first step, sure. Focus is the second. But action is where the game changes. Without it, you're just a spectator in your own life. Most people spend their lives waiting for the right moment, waiting for motivation to strike, waiting until they feel ready. But let me ask you this, how's that working for you? You don't need the stars to align. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to start. You don't like the way you look? Stop staring at the mirror feeling sorry for yourself. Go to the gym today. Don't overthink it. Put your shoes on, walk out the door, and move your body. You don't need a 6-week program or some fancy app. You just need to take the first step. You don't like being broke? Stop scrolling through Instagram comparing yourself to people who actually did the work. Pick a skill, learn it, suck at it, get better, and then stack it with another skill. That's how you create value. That's how you change your situation. Every action you take is a choice. Every choice is a vote, and every vote shapes who you become. Right now, you're voting for the person you're going to be tomorrow. So let me ask you, who do you want to be? No one is coming to save you. The life you want isn't gonna fall in your lap. It's not waiting for you at the end of some shortcut. And it's for sure as hell not something you stumble into by accident. It's built by you. If you don't understand what's holding you back, you'll stay stuck. If you can't focus, you'll waste your energy chasing distractions. And if you don't act, you'll stay exactly where you are, living a life you're not proud of, wondering why nothing's changing. Nothing changes if you don't. Control isn't some magical gift. It's earned, forged in the fire of hard decisions, discipline, and grit. Every time you choose to show up, every time you push when it's uncomfortable, every time you silence the excuse, you take back control. You don't like where you are? Change it. You don't like who you are? Rewrite it. You don't like your life? Rebuild it. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up every single day and fighting for the life you want because no one else will do it for you. You are the problem, but you're also the solution. So stop waiting. Control your mind, control your actions, control your fucking life.